Hello, I'm Devin, your wine club coordinator at Raymond Vineyards, and I'm here with our winemaker, Stephanie Putnam, and we're going to go through your February 2014 library selection wines. The first wine in this month's shipment is going to be the 2008 Small Lot Red Wine.
So our small lot red wine is our own little twist on the concept of a meritage. And a meritage is a wine that blends the traditional Bordeaux blenders, Cabernet, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, maybe some Petit Verdot, and Malbec. But what we want to do with this red wine is, again, throw our own little twist on it. So we put in some Syrah to give it some very nice plushness across the mid-palate.
Oh, nice. And what would you say pairs well with this wine?
It's a 2008, so it's a bigger wine, and I think it's showing a lot of great toasty oak characters. So I would go for something that's a little bit bigger, maybe some type of braised rib or a short rib dish.
Sounds great. The next wine in your club shipment is going to be the 2009 St. Helena Cabernet.
So our St. Helena Cabernet comes from the west side of St. Helena. If you know where Dina DeLuca is in St. Helena, that's exactly where the vineyards are. And this area has very sandy soils. And these sandy soils don't have the ability to hold a lot of water. So when it gets really warm in St. Helena in the summer, which it does, that's what really brings out the real fresh ripeness of the red fruits and the strawberries and the raspberries that I think is very characteristics of this wine. It also brings out more of a sweetness to the mid-palate. So it gives the impression of sweetness, but the wine is dry.
So this is more, in our district line, this is more of the fruit forward.
This is very much a fruit-forward, up-front wine.
And what would you say would pair really well as a dish?
I'm thinking some type of veal chop.
That sounds delicious.
Doesn't it?
It does. Well, we hope that you enjoy your 2009 St. Helena Cabernet. Cheers. The final wine in this month's selection is going to be our 2006 Generations.
So this wine is almost 10 years old, which is my absolute favorite time to drink a Napa Valley Cabernet because it has just enough age on it that it still has the youth and the vibrancy of a young wine, so it's still going to have a lot of blackberries and almost like a huckleberry character, but it also has some bottle age on it, so the tannins start to mellow out and become softer and a little silkier. This is the perfect time to enjoy this wine.
And for some of our library members who potentially want to hold on to this for a little bit more, how long would you say the max potential is?
I actually think that no one knows really how long a Napa Valley Cabernet will age because Napa Valley is a growing area. It's still quite young. But if they wanted to hold on to it for another 10, 15, 20 years, I would say easily no problem.
Well, you heard it from the pro. We hope that you enjoy this month's library selection wines. Have a good night.
Cheers.